Everything was so overwhelming in a good way. Just the way they greeted us here and the way we were welcomed has been so fantastic.
This experience so far has already exceeded any expectation I had, and even my biggest worry was driving here. I felt like I'm like, what if nobody likes me? I'm like, oh my god, I hope I have somewhere to sit in the dining room. So a lot of the things that I had already been worried about and hopeful for have happened so far. So I can't even imagine what will happen even next week from here.
I think the older generation isn't as valued as they should be. They have so many lessons to teach. They have so much wisdom to bring to the table that I think aging is such a beautiful process. And I think this, student and resident program, bringing the different generations together, I think is huge to try to make that shift that people have of the way they view the elder community.
There's so much I can learn as a student, but it's a lot I can learn as a person because, like I said, friendships like this, it's completely different than anything I'm used to, and it's nice to be in a position where I'm not always either the teacher or the student, where we're almost peers. So I'm very excited about that. I was actually so thrilled the other day because I was sitting with one of the residents throughout the day. We did a few activities together, and she introduced me as her friend Victoria, and there's something about that. I was like, I've only known you for a short period of time, and then as soon as the other residents saw that kind of interaction, they warmed up very quickly, and it's nice to be able to have that sense of community so soon, getting hugs and kisses from everybody, and it's just a very nice change.
I love working with seniors. I love the things they have to teach me. I love making an impact on their lives, teaching them, bringing what I have and bringing that to the table to try to improve their lives, provide meaningful opportunities to engage in activities. These are all things that I think are great for the elder community. Learning how to make those connections, but also work with these people as they go through the process of aging is going to be, I think, very valuable, very eye-opening. But I think overall it'll be a great learning experience.
Even already I've been given so many little tidbits of advice, and it was things that I had never thought about, and it's real perspective. So, because we're so used to the world the way it is, so fast-paced, and a couple of just the tidbits of advice, one of them was just as a doctor, slow down. A lot of things are overlooked because everyone is trying to make the money do this, and the relationships are the most important part. A lot of people don't have the relationships like they used to, and kind of had to sit back, and I was like, that's something that I wouldn't think of first, and it was kind of refreshing to hear something like that. Wonderful. That was another thing I was super worried about. I was like, I hope I had stuff to eat, but I could not be happier. I'm so well fed. It's very different than cafeteria food, but in the best way possible. I was like, no plastic meat sandwiches here, no mystery meat, so I'm very happy.
It's great. I just had cod for lunch. I don't think I've ever had cod for lunch. And it was phenomenal. So the food was great, yes. I hope to leave this place a little bit better than it was, which is a hard thing to do because this place is outstanding in and of itself. And just try to leave some sort of impression that people can remember me by.
I hope to have some mentors, and as I've talked to people from various different backgrounds, and not only mentors, but as I said, friends, and I hope that I will be able to take that forward with me and hopefully maintain that relationship moving forward. Since I am local, I'm very excited that I have something like this so close to home.